Hey guys, this is Chad with Pure Media Systems. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're down in Houston, Texas. We're going to be doing a full media room here. We're going to be doing a full rewire, and we'll show you what we're doing right after the intro. All right, guys, so it is currently wired here for a 5.1 configuration with everything coming out at the front of the room. This is an exterior wall, and customer actually wants to wire everything to a rack, wants to add speakers and everything else. So he does not want anything in the front of the room here aside from the tower speakers and the center speaker channel. So we're going to have Klipsch RP8000Fs and an RP504C on a Santa speaker stand. We're going to have a 120-inch cinema white screen from Sievertson, which is the IMAX material. We're going to be ignoring all the pre-wiring for these speakers here. We're having Octane Strata seats put in right here. We're going to have Klipsch in-wall speakers right here. We're going to be moving the movie poster here, but we're going to have in-wall speakers on either side of the room. We're going to have the projector up here. We've got the JVC DLA RS 1100. That's their newest lamp-based. That's JVC's only lamp-based projector now. It is full 4K, native 4K with HDMI 2.1, so it's got the 8K upscaling and 4K 120. So they said everything is going to be rewired. We're going to have everything go to a strong FS Series 15U rack at the back of the room here. So we're going to get to work and show you that process along the way. Alrighty, so we've got everything removed from the room here. We're going to wire and have that rack at the back of the room here. We're measuring out. We're going to have a Pro 160 RPW on either side of the room here for side surrounds. We're going to have Pro 180 RPCs in the ceiling, and we're going to have the RP8000Fs with RP504C. So we're going to start on this wall. This is going to be the most difficult, being an exterior wall. So we're going to start here and see what we can do here with minimizing surgery. So we're going to get to work and of course show you those next steps. So we were able to get over here. There was actually a very small attic above the garage here. We're able to connect the attic to get the cable up and over. So we've got that. Now that we've confirmed we're good there, we're going to go ahead and start measuring out with our lasers for the Atmos speakers. So we're going to have a top middle, which is basically slightly in line with the front of the seats. So we're measuring out, we're going to have the seats. They're going to be, we've got a set of 4 Octane Stratas, like I said. So we're going to have them biased because this is going to be their walkway. We'll have the seats here, and we'll have the speakers basically in line here because this will be their walkway, and have this come up here. So we're going to have them in line with the can lights here. So we're going to go ahead and start measuring for that. I'm not sure how well this is going to come out on the video, but you can see we've got the laser coming down. It is centered on the lights, so we're going to be able to line up our speaker exactly with this. So my arm's in the laser now, so we're going to line up that speaker exactly with that, and then from there we can line it up with the other side. So we've got the 2 side surrounds cut and ready to run the cable. We've got the 2 in ceiling for Atmos ready to go as well. So you can see they line up perfectly with the lights. So again, this is a bit of an aesthetic preference for the customer in here to have everything lined up. So based on where we're going to have the seats and everything else, this is just going to work the best for the customer here. So next step is we're going to get the front speakers run here. So because again, we're going to pull it all to the back of the room for a rack instead of having it come out of the room here. So we're going to get that ready. We're also got to run network we've got our hole cut over here for running that. We've got to get network here to the back room, or to the network panel, so we can have the rack hardwired to the network as well. All right, guys, so we've got all the cables coming through. Actually, we use the Smurf tube instead of cutting additional holes. We're going to use Smurf tube that ran from here up to the projector. So we went ahead and utilized the existing tube and pulled it up to get it all the way down over here. So we've got all the cables coming out here. You can see we're going to go ahead and start terminating the cables and putting the speakers in the wall. And then we can start getting to the next step of getting the speakers installed, building the screen, projector mounted, etc. So we're going to get on that. So we've got speaker cable run, projector cables run up here. We're going to put a brush plate up here. So we've got the cables HDMI as well as Ethernet for control as well as data. We've got the cables actually stapled for the front. We utilize the smart tube there, so we've got data and everything else coming through. So we've got cables come along, stapled along the baseboard for the front, left, and right. We've got our side and left and right speakers in, and then we're going to have to do some cable management. It's all coming out here with another brush plate. So we've just vacuumed the carpet, and we're going to go ahead and start assembling the screen. So got a little bit ahead of ourselves, guys, and sorry we didn't record building the screens. We've got our 120-inch cinema white screen. We have our RP504C on our Sanus speaker stand. That's an 18-inch tall speaker stand. So we've got that up here, and we've got our screen hung. So we want to get as high as we could on the wall there. Over here, we don't have a lot of clearance where we're going to have to put the projector. So, and it's got to come back as far as possible. And of course, you want to have the projector, the lens of the projector, at least aligned with the top of the screen. So we should be clear to go with the way this is set up here. Of course, we don't want the door hitting the projector. So we've got our screen here and everything is ready to go. All right, so go ahead and turn on the overhead lights here. So we've got our Sievertson Cinema White 120-inch projector screen. We've got RP8000Fs on either side, an RP504C, and a Klipsch SPL 120. The 504C is on a 18-inch Sanus speaker stand. We have here 4 Octane Strata seats in black leather. These are some really nice seats, real Italian leather. We've got aluminum cup holders with accessory docks. We have deep armrests in each seat with soft closed doors. Each one of these has independent lumbar, headrests, and recline that are all electric powered. You can see the controls right here. And they all have USB ports as well for charging. We've got the Pro 180 RPCs in the ceiling. We have Pro 160 RPWs on the side. And then we have adaptive phase dimmers here as well. And with the black keycaps and the matte stainless or brushed stainless steel faceplate. This is real stainless steel and it's screwless as well. So you can see there's lots of chips in the paint around the room, and so from just a poor paint job. And so customer has this new painter coming out, and they're going to paint the ceiling. And we actually have to show you guys, we have the paint covers on here. So on the Pro model of architectural speakers, they come with magnetic paint shields. So the painter can just come right in, doesn't have to worry about the speakers or anything like that. So they can come in and paint all of this. In the back here, we have our our Strong FS Series 15U rack. Go ahead and open up the door here. So we push down and rotate. We always put all of the accessories down here for extra pieces and whatnot for the customer to be able to maintain that. Of course, we got our Denon AVRX 2700H, our AC Infinity T8. We have our Roku Ultra, Xbox One. We have our Kaleidescape. We have our Arachnus 110 8-port switch, and then our Control4 EA1. All of this is, of course, controlled with the SR260 remote, which is right here. So we're going to go ahead and show you how all of this works. So if this is on Roku here right now, so you can actually hit back and go and explore the Roku menus. Back will, of course, take you back within an app. Menu will go back to the main menu. So we'll go ahead and show you some custom buttons while we're here. We have programmed for the lights, we have the first button will take the lights to 15%. Second button goes to 50%. And then the right button, the third custom button, actually toggles the overhead lights. So we've done programming conditionals to know, okay, if the sconces are at 50%, go ahead and turn them off. If they are not on, you can touch them and it will go to 50%. And if you touch that one, it goes to 15%. So they at least have a little bit of ambient light in the room. If they are wanting to watch the game, watch TV, play video games, anything like that. So go and turn the lights to 50%. If you hit watch, we can go and then select Xbox, select the Kaleidescape, which we'll go ahead and do here. And we will pull up a demo. All right, so we've got our Kaleidescape here. This is full 4K, 60 hertz. Menus. The Kaleidescape is the best possible way to consume media at home. It's the highest possible quality and resolution, both audio and video. It is as good or better than physical media, and this is just the best way to consume your movies. If you're a big movie, TV buff, even music, their concerts on here are fantastic. And so this is just the best way to consume your media. Like I said, you've got Hans Zimmer. This Eric Clapton demo here is fantastic. But we'll go ahead and do a Dolby Atmos demo here. So we'll go ahead and open up and go to play episode. You've got options here as well. So we'll go ahead and pull up Nature's Fury. It's one of my favorites. And enjoy the demo.
This is Dolby Atmos, the world's first object-based cinematic audio. With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels to moving around you with pinpoint accuracy. Whether the soundscape sets the mood of a scene. Or captures the full extent of nature's fury.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in a system like this, please contact us at 972-905-0556 or email sales@puremediasystems.com. We're, of course, direct dealers for JVC, Klipsch, Control4, Kaleidescape, all the products that you see in these videos.